Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia. This morning, actually yesterday, I decided that I wanted to put something particular on this piece of work. Now, it's going to be a bag. I couldn't find my silk ribbon. I usually keep it over there, right over there next to me. It's been there for years, you know, like since I've been here in this room. Been in the same container. I probably often showed you something when I was getting out of there. And do you think I searched and searched and searched them shelves and couldn't find it? So next thing I decided to do was start going through the stuff that I'd pulled out of the cupboard and looking through under everything, and I've been doing that now for 2 or 3 hours. That tricked me, because when I come back here, I thought, oh, I haven't fixed this box here. Have a guess where it was in that box I hadn't fixed. I found it. But I've actually done a bit of tidying now, so I can just, when I was looking for everything, the only one I could find was this one here. I'm going to take it off here because I want to use it today. I need my silk ribbon. And I've got it here in boxes. Look, it's been in here. Remember, you've seen it in here many times. I've showed you my silk ribbon pieces, because that's what it is, see. And I only use it very sparsely, but I have had a lot in the past. Okay, so today we're going to make some berries. We've done berries before, but we're going to do more berries today. Where's the piece I just pulled off? Because I wanted to bury. Yes, I do want to bury that colour, because look at that, isn't that gorgeous? That might actually be a fake one, because there is such a thing as a fake silk ribbon. If that's it's not as nice. This is a very good. These are good. This is a pure 100%. These are really good, these ones. But it doesn't matter. So is the ones that I've got. The one I've got in my hand here. So I wanted to do some berries. I did look yesterday a fair bit for some other bits and pieces that I was after. I like this one here, but it's not quite yellow, is it? I would like to have got a yellow one. But anyway, let's just see what we can do with this one, because, yeah, what have I done with that? It's still in the box. Righto, Sonia, just go steady now. See, because that looks really good, doesn't it? But is it too close to the other colours? Well, I don't know. Now, I looked for some of these beads and couldn't find anything in the colour. Now, these are pony beads. I know I've got some. I've got heaps of them. I'm not going to be tricked into looking over that way. Today I'll go look there tomorrow. But today I can show you how to do these, and I've done them lots of times. I've actually found these tiny ones, and I think they might work, because I'm going to have a go at one of those. Actually, you know what colour would be good? It'd be that mauve colour, wouldn't it? To go with these, a mauve colour berry. Oh, you hope I got some here. We got mauve colour? Yes, we do. Brilliant. Now, you can do these with this or with thread, any sort of thread you like. Okay, so I've got that colour there. That is beautiful. Oh, I've got some more here, different ones. And sometimes you can have a different colour berries in amongst the others, because they work good, don't they? You know, together. They're not all ripening and doing the same thing at the same time, and of course they're all different colours as well. So I might use the thickest one, because actually I want this colour here, but it's not that thin really. And I think it used to be about $4 for 3 metres, maybe, way back in the day. You can buy it online. People sell it by the big amounts. Let me see, where's a big amount? Here, there's some there that I didn't purchase. I think my mother did, and now that she's been passed away now for 8 years, and I've still got that, and I've still got lots more too, because I haven't used a lot of it. But you can buy it like that. You can buy it on a reel like this here, sort of thing as well. That was a reel. I must have taken the ends off, I don't know why. And then of course in these packets, you can get them in these packets. And you can buy the organza one too as well, and it's really nice. And I've got some really nice beads in here too. Of course you can get it with wire on the side, and I do have a lot with the wire on it. Whether I'll be putting any of that in this piece of work yet, I don't know, because like we say, it's just going some whatever Sonia's doing on the day. Now yesterday I had just the sort of needle that can be used for this, and it's a crewel needle, and it has a big eye and a very sharp point, and they're sort of thickish. The stem on it, what part would you call that? I don't know. But anyway, so what you do is you want to cover the bead. So I'm going to do a clear one, I think, because that way it will be covered over nice. This is sort of bluish, which I could do that. I could use the blue. It'll cover it anyway. You have to cover it because otherwise it won't look properly. The reason I've got the coloured ones is because I couldn't find the others, and plus the coloured ones will have, you can put thread on them too as well. But I have all sorts of colours. They're kids. They're supposed to be a kid's bead, I think. Well, not, or pony bead. Like this one here would have come off some sort of a piece of string that was tied through there and then tied onto a jacket or something, you know, like that's where that would have come from, or off a piece of jewellery of some sort. But anyway, you can buy them, of course, without that. Now I'm going to only have about this much. You don't want too much because you don't want to waste it, right? Now I might have enough for one bead, or I could have enough here for two, and so that means I've got how much to it? 10 inches, okay? Now, I won't worry about it. So what you do is you put your needle through the end of... No. First you thread the needle. Sorry about this. I've been busy, you know. My mind's sort of... Oh, I was really worried one of us would have to go out today and there wasn't no way I was wanting to. It took me half an hour sitting on the bed trying to decide whether... And I thought, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way because there's a Covix in the town now. Okay, so you see what I did? Probably not. I was too busy talking. You go through the top of it. Thread it through there. Thread it through. Come back up here and put your needle through there. Now this is not very... You can't reuse this stuff because it makes holes and it does things. So you've got to be careful and make sure you just get what you need if you can. You'll learn after a while, you know, because you can take it right down to the tiniest little bit because you've got it threaded like that. That's so it doesn't come undone, okay, and it holds onto it really nice. So you want to go through the bottom of your bead, hang on to that, or you can put a knot in it, but that's not going to help you just yet. Right, so try and keep hold of that for a minute. Pull it up a minute. Now go through the bead again. Don't go into your ribbon, okay? Now you want to pull that down over there like that. Might just take it up a tiny bit further. Just go steady. You need these bits anyway left over, these end pieces. Okay, so you want to go around there, come through again. Don't go through your ribbon. So we put that piece on the side so we can't. So we can see what we're doing here. We'll come up there. I hope you can see what we're doing. And you go through there again. All right, but you want it close because if you're doing with this ribbon, you don't want to use too much, okay? You don't have to go around it a few times, which I might have to if I don't close that gap up. You need to probably go over top of the last lot that you put through. So go over, don't twist it too much, go over that part way, over that piece of ribbon. And then with this one, you want to go flat down and over and put it through there. I'm holding on to that other piece because I do not want to catch that ribbon. Not yet. We will after because it'll hold onto it then. But we don't want to get till we get round to the other side. Go through. Try not to twist it too much. It doesn't matter. I mean, it'll make it sort of a little bit different, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be exactly. Okay. It's a little bit bubbly in places, and that's all right. You can't, if you try and keep it as flat as you can. Right, now it doesn't matter if I can start to go up, if I go through this top piece here now, because I need to hold it down in the bottom. I need to hang on to it down there. Okay, so I'm going to go through there, and I will go through the ribbon this time. So that took 12 inches about to make that, okay? And it should be completely covered. And now I'm going to go actually back through the ribbon and go back down into the bottom. All right. maybe I went through too much. Let's try this again. Let's just go through part of it and go through. You might have to get the pliers out, you know. It's not a joke. I have been known to do that in the past. And then see, you have a little tiny bit left over, but there's not a lot, so you've got that bit so far. Righto. So I'll thread that piece. And come on now. I'm playing nice now. Come on. Usually not that hard to get out. I can cut it out, I suppose, instead of fiddling with it. But anyway, so now I'm going to do a different colour. Not that much difference in that, is it? Or is that the same one? Could be the same one I just did. I don't think so. They're both pretty much the same. They are the same colour. Look at that. It says there up the top. Periwinkle, actually. It is. This one here's been cut. And I think it's the same too. And that doesn't matter. Well, we'll finish this bloke and then we'll do another one. Okay, we'll do a little one if we can. I'll do one with the thread to show you how that works. Now, this has got a piece of thread in it that is... I'm going to put beads on there now, right on the top. So I need a piece of thread that'll go with the colour of the beads. So I'm going to use a piece of this corrugated. It's called variegated. Not corrugated. I knew it was something to do with a gator. Anyway, yes, so we'll definitely be staying inside. I ordered the stuff. Jeremy said that the birds had some old. There was an old box with some seed in it, so he must have had a look and seen it was okay. They still had enough seed to last. And the cats still had enough food because we can't get our order till Monday, even though I've ordered it already, and because there's lots of busy things going on, I suppose. Okay, so now we're going to put some beads in this one. And I need something that looks... I like the colours of the things that beads in the pomegranate things, you know, them. I've got these here. And then I've got these, and I think, I've got a feeling that that's... No, they're not the same at all. But that doesn't matter. I might use some of these first because I want to put those in a different containers shortly. So I'll use these ones. Oh, I found some... Oh, dear, I found some good stuff. Oh, you got no idea. I found some amazing stuff. I have such a habit of putting things away and I forget where they are, and I'm sort of forgetting I did them either. I'm forgetting about them. It's not good. So I come up through the bottom and I went all the way through the ribbon inside, and now I'm going to take this back down in there without catching hold of that knot, which I have done. But that doesn't matter if I pull it up. So one berry in there, one little inside thingy, whatever it may be. This can be whatever you want to call it, you know, it's your thing. So pick up a bead and take it back down through there. I do love this size, but I'm going to try the smaller one, and that's getting caught. Got it. I do only like to put 3 in. I do not want to put 4, I don't think. I just want 3 because I think it'll look good enough with 3. I will look really good with 3. We don't go for enough. We do the best we can, don't we? Oh, one's disappeared, so we'll have to put another one. He went right up in there. Okay, that's all right. He won't come out the other side because we can't, unless I get the needle stuck in it. Okay, we're good. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So now I need to cut this off here and decide where I'm going to put it. Where's that needle I had there? Where's the needle? Come on, with the ribbon on it. I took it off, didn't I? Didn't I stick it in here? I have been doing that. What I did, yes. So now I'm going to try and thread all this through here, and it's not going to work. I need a bigger needle. I need this father type one. Anything bigger than what normal I call that. See that? You put it through there. Right? But you're going to put the needle... Oh, hang on, I've got to decide where I want this. Because last night I was in bed working on this in my brain. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it over here somewhere, but I need to do stems or something, and I'll do those in 3-dimensional so you can learn how to do that too. Maybe I could put these up here. I'll just put one through and show you, because you can put yours, where you want them to go. But you push your needle through first, then you get the end of this, and you can push it in there. You can thread it, because it's only short, the string you got left over, isn't it? It'll go through. Nobody panic. It will work. Yep. In a minute. Okay. I did lick it, and I shouldn't have done, because, as I keep saying, it makes the fabric. I'll just pull it through. Now I've got to make sure you got. Now I've got it through, but I've got to wiggle it to get the other bit in. Come on, just wiggle about. It'll come through there for you, and you've got a berry. See, now you can hang that berry down a bit if you want to, because it's got a little business on there. And I wouldn't put it straight flat back on the thing, because I intend to put more on there somewhere, later. So then if I leave it in that position, I just need to see. I'm going to put that layer down like that, and I'll get a thread and I'll stitch across it so it'll stay stuck there, okay? So it won't move from out of that position. So now we'll do one see if we can do a thread one with the thread in this little tiny, on this little tiny bloke. That might be a bit tricky. I can try it, I guess. I don't know whether to do it with the bead needle or not, maybe not. But I need something that's going to get down in there a fair few times. Sorry about my mangy hands. I'm getting there. I've got to tidy up, and you've got to tidy up. You do make a mess of everything, including your own self. Okay, so I'm going to pull off this. I'll have 3 strands, eh? You should probably do it with one, though. To be honest, let's do it properly. Righto. And I really think I'd like a smaller bead, a different sort of bead. Let me see if I've got one in here. Did I get one out of that lot the other day? Or was it only those when I was looking for them? Yes. I do want to try this smaller one myself personally to see what it looks like, so let's do it. Let's do it with the bead needle, because the bead needle will keep going down inside there until that's filled up, okay? And it will take a little while to fill it, but we're not going to stress. And this is a it's a variegated, it's not corrugated piece of thread, and I think it should look good. And because it's on this purpley one too, so we're going to do this now. We're going to sit here and we're going to fill this in with these bits, all right? And I've kept a bit of thread back that I've got hold of down here somewhere. Okay. I don't think this will look as good, because of the shape. I don't know if it'll look as good because of the shape. You can do these out of felt as well. I've done them in the past out of felt. If you make a felt shape, you make a strawberry with the felt. Strawberry shape. It's quite easy, really. All you do is just make it, and then you have to stitch over it. You won't be doing it stitches like this, though. You just cover it in the outside. I don't know if I've got one of them handy to show you, though, at the moment. I've got a lot of other bits and pieces. That's not too bad. I could probably put something different out in this one instead of the bead. I don't know, in the top part. We'll have to see what happens. This is not as, you don't have to worry too much when you're putting this on. You just make sure it's all together. I mean, the ribbon's flat, and try and keep it flat. This is not too hard to do. I just want to make it before I run out of thread. Then if I run out of thread, I can show you what to do about that, can't I? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that tiny little thing. So I've still got plenty of room to put my needle through. So if you haven't got a bead needle, find yourself something that's as thin as you can get, that you can thread, if you've got a tiny little bead like me. I know I've got small beads somewhere. I've been going through all my beads and things and finding heaps more stuff. I Oh, it's incredible. Because I'm not the only one that does any sort of... In the past, people have helped me tidy my room and things have just gone put. So now come down to the bottom, because you've got this here. Actually, I'm going to take it back through. I'm going to take it back through to the bottom, right, and get it like that, because we're not finished covering it yet, so I'll get another piece. We're close, so we're not very far away from covering. It's nearly done. Let me get another bit. Now, I don't know whether I'll put this up before I show you them other things that I've done on there or not. I don't know what to do. I won't. I'll put it up when I'm up to this bit, because I've got another video before this for you to watch of me making it. And what I'm going to do on the bag. I think I better slow down on the embellishments and put a bit of some what's names in there, some stems and things. This turned out to be a stump work thing, didn't it? Really, anything three-dimensional I love. Is that going through the hole? No, I don't think so. Can't see it. Come on, Sonya, you can do this. I don't know why the heater would... Oh, the heater's not even there. I thought the heater was making a tick, and maybe there's something around me. It's going to fall over in a minute. Something's making a noise there. Might be all going to fall down. Nobody panic. We'll be right. Of all the things I'm be doing, feeding needles with these, my poor broken hands. Never mind. Yeah, so I was really pleased we didn't have to go out. Oh, I was so pleased. I didn't want Jeremy to go. He hasn't been well. He's still not right. I don't know what is. He sort of has a morning and afternoon thing that hits him, you know, so he's got some... He thinks he's got a chest infection or something. He's been sick like this for a really long time, and it's just... He won't go to the doctor. He just won't. But see, they just say to you to... you know, just rest or whatever, but he won't do that. He just doesn't even do that. Then my cat's going to have a sing. Brilliant. He wants to come in here so bad, and I know that he won't be good. He will be good for a while, and then he'll get up on the table here, and then he'll start biting me. Oh, and trying to push me away. Because it's like that. He only beats nice till he gets what he wants. But that's what cats are like, aren't they? He's pretty good most of the time. He's not a bad animal. He's a good little bloke. The dog next door's gone. Don't know where it went. Used to always tell us about that poor thing making that noise. He was making all them howling noise every night. He was crying for hours and hours and hours. The poor thing. Didn't bother me as much as it worried me, because I thought there was something wrong why he was crying, and there probably was, but she's obviously decided that he needs to go somewhere else because he's not there. He's not there anymore. Poor thing. I don't know where he went to. But anyway, hopefully she found him a good home, somebody that could actually take care of him properly. Now I've got this already threaded, so I can put some beads in the end of it. I wonder if I should do the same colour. I guess I could do. Might work right if we do the same colour. So all I need to do is go back through the top of there and catch onto the... Ow! Stop stabbing yourself. And catch onto that. Oops, not that, just that bit. And we've got another little berry. Isn't that cute? Wow. That's really awesome. That person should put a green one there too, or something that's not quite the right colour, eh? All you do now is you just cut those things off and do the same thing, you know, to grab... Should I put more on the end of it? I don't know, things like one thing I just don't understand. Maybe we'd try put another one through. It's a little bit hard. It's easy to get the bead needle through because they're really sharp. My finger will tell you that today. I'm stabbing myself. Okay, so I've got 20 minutes to show you what I want to do with the stems now. It won't matter if that's a bit extra hanging down there, will it? It's a nice bead. I like it. Now, these went a bit far away from the right colours, didn't it? And that doesn't matter. So I'll cut that off there at the shortest piece. Okay. Now you can just thread that through an ordinary needle if you want to and just push it through. I'll just push it through there anyway and then put the needle and then thread the needle. Put this one over here. That's not in the way. Okay. So the people across the road are an elderly couple. They're like, well, I'll say elderly, they're probably not quite as old as me. Could be about the same age as Jeremy, I suppose. The man still goes to work. I think the lady might do too. Anyway, in the past, well, over the past, maybe about a month ago, maybe not that much, a young man, a man and a woman and a baby one moved in with them. So I think it's a 4-bedroom house. It's not pretty new. Well, when I say new, it's probably 5 or 6 years old, I suppose. A really nice young couple built it when they moved up to Queensland or something. Sold it, and then this other young fellow bought it. And I don't know whether they've sold it to these people or what, but anyway, these ones moved in, right? And I live in a not so bad area. I mean, there's all brand new houses across the road, and the people in this street are all, you know, older couples. We don't have many children, any children around, or whatever. The lady next door might be a little bit hard to figure out, but anyway, that's her. And this man that moved in there, Jeremy was out the front the other day, and he come there and he's yelling at the lady, "I hope you locked the car, you know where we're living now." And I thought, gee. Yeah. Jeremy was really upset about that. He thought he was really rude doing it. He did it on purpose. He yelled it out. He yelled it out because he was just letting us know that he thought he was in a bad place. And it's just so horrible, isn't it, what people think. I don't know why he had to move in there, but he's got all his furniture on half of their shed, because you can see when the door's open that there's, and they're living in with either her parents or his parents, they must be. They had to come home to Mum. I hope that it was nothing bad that happened to them. I mean, they probably lost their house or something. It was that COVID, I don't know. Or they can't find somewhere to live. I don't know what their issues are, but we have always spoke to them people, say hello and everything. We never really get close to the people. You know, they might say, "Oh, it's a nice day," or something. You know, there's no... You don't want to get friends with people because things just all go wrong sometimes. Neighbours and that, what have you. You've got to live together. So we all just say hi and wave and smile or whatever it takes, and that's it. And this young man, this bloke's moved in there and decided that he's going to be... you know where we're living now, he said. Lock the door. Oh, God, it's me. Well, I don't know who he thinks he is, but he didn't have any right to talk like that. There was nobody around here that, as far as I know, would be touching his rotten old car. He, you know, might not be old either, but I think that was really rude. And anyway, now I've only got 18 minutes because I've been yakking away here, and probably this is looking cool. But now I need to have stems on it. It does need a stem, okay? So what I'm going to do is, because I think I've got this nice green, and I think that's the colour that I'll need to do, to do it with. I need that sort of colour with it. I don't want anything too dark. So what we have to do first is find some thread, and it's got to be thick. Let's see. I bought this one day up the street for $3. Look. Now these are usually, that would have cost that much for that thing in there. I haven't even opened this yet. And I want to do green, but I'm going to use this piece of yellow because I don't think I've got any thick green. Just at the moment, anywhere here handy, because I might have I'll put the yellow one out if I can get him. Somebody started knitting and changed their mind. So this is it's 100% cotton, but it's thick, and that's what we need to do what we're going to do. And if I use the yellow, we're going to be able to see what's happening, aren't we? Now, I don't know if I actually showed you this before. I can't remember. I could have done. It's a bit time consuming, but really worth it. We're crafting, you know, and it takes a little while to do what we want to do. So here, where this is going down there, I might need to leave, look, I'll leave that there, and I will take this one up to, so it can be disappearing behind there or behind here. Let's do it behind there first, okay? So that's how much I need to get it from there to there to start with, right? So I'll double that. I might even do it 3 times that. I'm going to do it longer. Do it longer. I've got 1.5 times, but I've got it 3 times, 1.5 times. That made lots of sense, didn't it? Okay, right, now. So we've got this, and it is there's 3 strips of it, and I hope that's enough. So we could have did this while it was threaded. It might have helped it. Might have been, I didn't cut it, so I can do this. I'll thread this through here. Big needle. We're going to come up through the bottom where we want our stem to come out. Our stem's going to come here, okay? And I'm going to actually put it not all the way through. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to push that through there. And I'm definitely going to have a, you know, like a wiggly bit on it. We don't want it straight. So we'll leave that like that, and we'll go back through here. Fair next to it. All right. But not, you know, it's not come out. So we need this much again. So we're going to just lift this up here, make sure it's the same amount, and we're going to go back near there, go back to the other side, leave it pull through even, much as you can, get this both the same length. That one I might have took too far in. One's a bit longer than the other one. We can actually fix that up at the end anyway. So now I'm going to go back through here again. And I'll take it up there. Through here again. Now if I was going to do it at various thicknesses, which I don't think I will do that today, we could put more through, because as you go along you can actually take them off. But I'm just going to leave it like that, okay, for today. Or will I do another one? Will I do 4? Thinking about how thick it would be when I'm getting it done. Yeah, I think that'll look good. I do think that'll look good. We've got to make sure they're all the same, but righto. Now I'm going to just cut that off. I might just hook it through one time, that'll do me. I don't want to make a mistake with that. Now, we need to have some cotton of this colour, because this is the colour I want on there. Then we need a needle, and we're just going to use whatever needle suits to go through this, okay? We've got a bit of thread. I probably shouldn't have got that much, because you can join it so you don't have to have one this long. So let's just take it off here where the knot is. Okay, we might halve that, because otherwise we'll be here all day trying to do it. Then we can come back and put a bit more on later. Okay. Knot. Come up the back, the bottom of this, right? You come up at the bottom, and you want to go back down in really close to this yellow bit, all right, really close, and then come up the other side. of the yellow part. Go down really close, like so. Now, you come up again. You can do as many times as you want that to get it down flat to start with, righto? So you want it fair next to each row. Each time you go down, you want it fair next to the time before, because you don't want any gaps in it. It probably wouldn't matter with the colours that I'm using today, but... and even if you can get it exactly the same colour is a good thing too. It makes it easier. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll this round here. We didn't go through anything. We just went around it, okay? We're just going around. We're wrapping it, all right? We're wrapping the thread so it'll be this piece of yellow, so it'll be dimensional. It's not even, we're not getting through anything else. We're just rolling it round here. Okay, and we're just going to keep rolling it round to make it round. If you did it with, if you did it laying down flat and took it through the material, it'd be flat. So it actually is to start with, because that's where you'd see it coming out. I'm going to have to bring this down here so you can see what we're doing, aren't I? See that bit there is just still flat, because, but this will be round, this part, because I'm rolling it round it. And that bit there's driving me crazy, so I want you to get away from there, don't I? I'll stick a bit of glue under that. The glue stick might hold it. I don't know yet. We'll try a bit of glue stick. Just a tiny bit there to put that down, so it doesn't keep getting caught in everything. There you go. Hopefully that'll hold it a bit without causing too much trouble. Righto, so if I stay here where I am, you can see what I'm doing. So we're just going around the piece of stuff, around the piece of string, and back down through there, and just around it. We're not putting it through anything. Having it on the needle while you're doing this helps. It's easier to do if you got it on the needle. And look, see what you get then. Look, you're getting this. Isn't this cool? Now I'm gonna take it on a bit of a curly bit, because then I can take it out to each direction if I like. I can put some leaves along the way if I want to. I can also do something. I think I might do what I said I wasn't going to, but I will do this. I will divide it, I think. But we're starting out with a thicker stem, all right? I hope you can see what I'm doing. My hands are not in the road. Now, if you want to do this and you want it to look like mine, which it will if you do what I say. There was a lady on the TV, a video this morning I watched, and she said that people complain because they see things done on YouTube, and when they go to do them, they can't do it the same. And theirs doesn't look the same. Well, obviously they're not done it the same way, you know, and taking their time, because you can. And I think it won't be quite exactly, but it'll be your good piece of work, you know. And I think that would have discouraged a lot of people from having a go. We've got to try these things, you know. We can't just say, oh, I can't do that. Now, I can divide these into sections if I want to, but then I don't know if I do, because I don't want it to be smaller. I need it to be that thick, okay? So what I'm going to do now, because I've done about a 1/2 inch or a bit more, I'm going to go through to the back. I'm going to hold that down, okay? I'm going to hold that bit down, and then I'm going to keep going, because you don't want it all completely up there waving around in the breeze. You know, you can't, that can't happen. It will, oh, well, it will, but it gets hooked on everything, won't it? So you don't want to do that. Come up through the back. Come right up under the back of it. Yeah, so, I mean, she said people see things on Pinterest and they think that they can do the same thing. Well, you can if you follow what the person has. Maybe you can't follow the picture. Some people can, some people can't. But if you follow what what people are showing you, it will turn out the same. But why do you want to copy somebody else's anyway? It's the techniques you use. Use your techniques. You don't have to have it exactly the same as what the person is showing you. And I can't believe why she would think. I know people have got, they get upset if it's not, but you have to practice too, you know. Don't give up trying, I mean, because you think it doesn't look like what everybody else, what other people are doing. You got to keep having a go. I mean, a lot of people said to me, how did I come to be able to do this? I have worked for hours and years doing these things. You can get it to work. You just, you know, just practice. I mean, I did stump work from the day my daughter was born, Ellie. I started before I had Ellie. She's 26 years old. So this is the three-dimensional stuff that I'm talking about. This is the stump work. And you get it because you keep going, you know, you just keep going with it. I have done immense amounts of it, and I've studied, you know, I've studied the books and the things that people do, and I've just learned, and that's how we do it. And we can learn from YouTube. We can, you know, we can try what people are showing us. This is going to look awesome. I believe you me, it's going to look awesome. I'm excited. But I want to take that up there. I'm thinking about just cutting this one off, you know, and just taking it thinner, going one to the side. I don't know, what do you reckon? I can just cut that one off, or whichever was the last piece I put in. I can find that if I just pull on it. And just take one row that way, and then the other can go that way. And that's not hard to do, so we can try that. But I'm going to go now because it's getting late and I've got to get on with other things because I've been fiddling around in here this morning. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll keep watching, and you can learn this. You can learn this. It's not hard. It's really, really easy. You've seen me make them beads. You can thread that through there easy, you know. You can make these flowers. You do this sewing. It's not hard. It's a matter of just practice and just do exactly how the person is telling you, and you will get it right. Do it exactly, because unless it goes to make a mistake and say, oh, quick, undo that, you know. But if I take this in a minute, I'll go a little bit further, and then I'll come over here, but I'm going to show you that. So I'll come back on here, and I'll show you how to do that, and then you will be able to. Righto? You can try it yourself if you want to part them, if you want to get excited and keep going. This here, I'm planning on doing a blanket stitch around or over, or a chain stitch up along there, probably in the same colour. I don't know, because I've turned this into something that's completely different to what I started with, but I can't help that. It's just how I am. Okay, so think about how it's going to look, and put more berries. We're going to put more berries and bunches of beads maybe, and maybe it'll be too cluttered, I don't know, but why not put all that good stuff on there, because I've got so much other work over here that I want to work with, and I found the most beautiful piece of work that I'd been doing, and I don't know what I've done with it now. But I'm sure you have seen it, me doing it anyway, because it was here somewhere. I actually put it here so I could sew it later. I thought to myself, now you want to look after that, Sonya, so you can sew it later. Okay, well, I'm sure it's here somewhere. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Have a good day, and start doing a bit of crafting. Just have a bit of fun. I think I found it. Look, I've also dropped my tulle on the floor. See this? I forgot about this. Look, I've got to finish working on this. Look at that. Oh dear. See, I went on to the next thing, and, you know, the next thing and the next thing, and then there's the next thing, and there's this one too, and I'm loving doing that. Loving the beads and that I'm putting on there. And, you know, this is what happens when I clean up my room. I find this stuff, but then when I put it all away, I can't find it all again. But anyway, it's all going to be good. It's all going to be in the plan, and everybody's going to enjoy doing what they need to. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Stay safe.